Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning viewer, if you are a new viewer, hey, like, comment, and subscribe if this resonates for you, okay? And excuse my nails because honestly, the last few minutes that I've been shuffling, I think so many of them have popped off because I do my nails myself, okay? So they don't always be the most secure, okay? I'm just saying. So don't judge me. But anyway, we're doing an update on this third party situation. Okay? And seeing what's going on with this. Alright? Because, we never wish third parties prosperous connections with our past persons. Okay, collective? I personally don't myself because I feel like the success of a third party situation will always confirm to your person that they made the right choice by doing you dirty. And I'm like, see, me? Because, I'm technically a part of the collective too. I, as part of the collective, I could not sit with that. I could not sit with that feeling. Like, no, I'm sorry. You don't need to feel like you made the right choice inside because, me and the collective didn't do anything to deserve this. Okay? So, therefore, I do not wish your third party situation joy. Okay? But anyway, I got some stuff coming out here. I'm already kind of getting what's going on here is that your past person is pretty much trying to buy love from this individual, this third party, okay? Yeah, they think if they spend a bunch of money, because I'm getting this as a Sigma female or Sigma male, right? I think if this is, okay, so if you are a man and your past person is a woman or whatever, I feel like this woman tries to spoil the third party with love in order for the third party to stay with them, right? But if it is a man who is trying to get a woman as the third party to commit to him, that's where we see the spending money, buying gifts, trying to buy love. So, take it how it resonates for you, depending on if your past person is a male or a woman, and depending on if the third party is a male or a woman, okay? Hopefully that made sense, because I started to get confused while I was talking, but, yeah. And I got here, yeah, attachment, yeah, bad habits. And then I got, yeah, corruption, bribe, yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what's going on here. This individual, yeah, they're using toxic traits to try to coerce this independent individual to no longer be independent and join in union with them. Okay? I think that is what they are trying to do. Like, they're trying to turn into a housewife. All right? They trying to turn that HOE into a housewife. Or, if it's a man, men can be that too. They might be trying to turn that HOE into a house husband. Take it how it resonates for you. But that's what I'm getting here. Yeah, they trying to bribe. Let's see what else we got here. Because I'm kind of getting the vibes that their connection is shaky. Like, you don't need to bribe somebody to stay with you if you really meant to be. Okay? So what's going on with that? Yeah. Let's see. See, I got this Law and Order card. I got this Libra card. What the heck is this talking about? What the heck is this talking about? And spiritual rank? What the heck is going on here? Hold on now. What they talking about over here? What's all of this about? You know, it's giving divine justice. It's giving you wasn't the one to play with, collective. Let's see. What's going on? Yeah, we got Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. Yeah, so I'm getting that. Okay. See, yeah, they was triggered by your spiritual rank. That's what had happened. They was triggered by your spiritual rank, right? Because they feel it. They feel that divine justice coming out of you. All right. You might kind of be like an empath or something, or you might have really pure energy or pure intentions or whatever. Yeah, you might have been very loving. You know, you might have had Libra type energies going on, but also, you know, Libra is a part of that divine justice as well. All right. And I feel like there's two things going on here. I feel like this person, right? They're okay. So your person is getting karma and divine justice for chasing after this third party instead of doing what they were supposed to do because they were triggered by your spiritual rank and your spiritual power, okay? But also on the other side, I get that this person is still being held accountable for the choice they made, whether they were being, you know, naive or not. You know what I mean? Like, because I get that they were also naive to choose this person who's running away from them, that they're chasing, okay? Yeah. That's the vibes I'm getting for sure. Yeah, and see, let me tell you. And then I get, see, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Tower in reverse, okay? I mean, the World in reverse, okay? And then we got the Tower upright. Like, let me tell you how this person was acting like they was cheap when they was with you. And they just dipped out. Like, they literally just dipped out. They gave no closure, right? They just kind of just suddenly threw the connection to the wind like it don't even matter. So they could go chase after this third party. That's crazy. That's what I'm getting here. That they over here trying to buy love from. This toxic connection. Yeah, and let's see. What else they got going on over there? Because, yeah, something ain't right. You know what I mean? I just feel like something missing. What is we missing here? What is we missing? Yeah, see, I got technology, and then this in cahoots card, and then insecurity card here. Let me see what I get here. Yeah, I feel like this person that you were involved with, I almost feel like they met this person online. I don't know if it was online dating or if it was just social media. And I think that your person, yeah, they interpreted this third party as somebody who was seeking validation. That's what I'm getting here. Like, and that's why I feel like your past person had a little bit of like these hidden intentions because they felt like they were going towards an easier option, right? Because they thought that this third party was insecure and would, you know, crave their validation. It was going to make them feel, more secure because they thought this third party was insecure because, again, your spiritual rank was too high and they couldn't run the same games on you. See, they got over there with this third party, though, and they being awoken up to the fact that, no, They have to actually fight to keep this third party around. They have to bribe to keep this third party around, because this third party actually was not insecure, despite what this person saw online, whether it was their TikTok or their Instagram or their Facebook, or whether it was an actual dating app. Whatever your person saw when it came to this third party was incorrect. That's what I'm getting here. All right. That was just a straight fantasy that they had going on. All right. So let's see. What was their problem with the collective? Why they couldn't spend money on the collective? Why they just kick the collective to the curb? Like, I mean, like I said, I get it's about the spiritual rank, right? But I feel like it's something else too. Like, what else was it? Because, you know. Oh, okay. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. Nah. Yeah, it wasn't just your spiritual rank, all right? See, and dang, 10 of Pentacles had popped out too. Nah. Yeah. Straight spiritual rank, though. It wasn't just your spiritual rank, but this absolutely confirms that it was your spiritual rank. But it's literally the talents that you have, the skills that you have, the high standards that you have, the way that you take on new things and you master them, okay? Because I get the vibe that you, like, spiritually, your spiritual lineage, all right, you might have been here before many times. Like, you might have a really old soul, and you might be somebody who starts something new and immediately picks it up, like, quickly. You know what I mean? Because I kind of get the vibe that you are really, like, you might be your ancestors' favorite, okay? And you might have some spiritual inheritance that you are coming into, whether that's just spiritual rank or spiritual gifts or whatever the heck it is. But it's something that is like legacy based, and that it's been over lifetimes, and it's something associated with your spirit that this person is intimidated by, okay? And then also the way that manifests in this life is through your talents and your skills and just your overall presence and, like, standards. Just you come off spiritually expensive to this person. Yeah, and they can't stand it. They can't stand it. Okay? And I feel like that's why this other stuff was coming out earlier with the Libra energy and law and order and all of that. It's definitely giving divine justice. And I feel like it's because whether it's God, or, you know, whether if it's the Holy Spirit or if it's your higher self or if it's your ancestors, whoever was intervening in this or whoever is intervening in this and giving you blessings and things like that, it's because you are high in spiritual rank. Like, you might be one of the chosen. I'm just saying, some people are chosen ones. Some people are. It is what it is. Yeah. And this person couldn't stand it. They couldn't stand it. And now they are facing the consequences of their actions. That's why they over here groveling and begging and chasing after somebody they thought was going to be an easier option because of what they observed, but no. This third party was even worse. Okay? This third party actually was making demands. See, I get the vibe here that you, collective, you weren't even making demands of this person. You was just being you. Just boys being boys. No, I'm just kidding. No, that was from a YouTube video that I had watched a while ago. It was funny. Anyway. But yeah. Not saying that it has to be boys. It could be boys or girls. But anyway, you were just being yourself, collective. That's my point. And they felt intimidated by the pressure. It's like you wasn't even applying no pressure. It's just they felt that lineage. Okay? They felt that spirit. They felt that legacy. They felt it. When you walk in the room, your energy says, don't play with me. I am ancient. I am in tune with myself. I am in tune with my ancestors. I am not here to play. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Your energy is what made them feel like they wasn't worth nothing. They wanted to compete. They got arrogant. They wanted to look for someone else who was less confident and needed their validation. Because they thought, based on social media, the way this person, this third party was behaving, that this third party was seeking validation. Nope. Nope. Soon as they got over there with that third party, they realized, oh, okay, the third party actually has a lot of suitors. And the third party is not desperate at all. The third party is not going to take the bare minimum at all. And they actually have to do more to keep the third party, because now they don't want to look like they got egg on their face because they went to the third party. You know, I kind of get that your past person feels like, yeah, see, and I got this card out right here. Yeah, just a liar. They're conflicted. This past person, they would rather try to buy this third party and keep them and make it look like everything's okay and that they made the right choice, even though they know deep down inside they actually don't want to do all this work. But it's just to one-up you. Because it's all about you. It's just to one-up you. Like, what, collective? This past person. It's crazy. It's crazy how people will make decisions like this just to get back at somebody. And it's like, but you're putting yourself through suffering. You know, it's like literally the whole, you know, if I go down, you go down with me, or whatever the heck, you know. This past person is like, if I gotta put up with this third party who I really don't want to have to do all this stuff for, that's fine, as long as the collective thinks I moved on and that I found somebody better. Yeah, see, and then I got on the top of the deck right here, okay? Promiscuity, all right? Like I'm saying, this third party is, see, you see that's a Sigma card right there. This third party is very independent and very free and gets a lot of attention. But this is the one that your past person chose to try to commit to, and now they are forever chasing validation and love, whether that's through money or whatever, from this third party. Because that third party ain't even really checking for them like that. Your past person just another option for this third party. Okay. And let's see. What are the third party's emotions towards the collective's past person? I feel like we know the answer to this, but I like to see what's going on there. All right. Holy Spirit, give me a card, please. Ooh. Ooh, wee. Yeah, see, this third party, I got lonely and dread. This third party they don't even like this person. They don't even like your past person. They literally are like, ooh, I hope the collective's past person don't keep chasing me. Like, you know what I mean? It's almost like, I almost kind of get the vibe that the third party feels sad. Like, they really probably feel like with your past person doing all this stuff, like they're like a simp or like a sucker or like a lick. You know what I mean? Like, whether it's a woman or a man who is your past person, collective, you know, make it fit however it fit. You know what I mean? But it's like this third party is just straight using them for what they could get. That's why it's a toxic situation, okay? And the third party ain't even checking for them. They feel bad for this person. They feel like this person is lonely and desperate. Your past person. The third party feel like your past person is lonely and desperate. And then they also kind of cringe. Like, they literally cringe. The third party is cringing at your past person. But they are just doing anything to try to save face Because, again, they don't want to admit that they feel your spiritual rank. They would rather hide behind this toxic stuff and make it seem like everything's all good so that you are hurt, rather than them actually leaving a situation that is hurting them. Sick. Your past person's crazy. All right, and let's see. How does the past person feel about the third party? Oh, okay. Some stuff popping out already. Okay, and then let's see, how does your past person feel about the collective? Ooh, got some stuff popping out here too. But I'm going to do one more. How does this past person feel about the collective? Let's see, let's see, let's see. Okay, I guess ain't nothing else gonna come out. Okay. All right. So what I get here is, I get that your past person, this is why I'm saying, I almost feel like, I don't know. This is how they're feeling about the third party. Like I said, with this energy here, this third party might have been posting, you know, very promiscuous pics online, okay? And it, confirmation, I'm gonna start calling out when Bella be doing that stuff, because confirmation, it was something going on online. Because remember, we already had the promiscuity and the independence as far as this third party, whether it's a woman or a man. I mean, he might have been, if it was a man, this third party, they might have been posting gym selfies with the shirt off. If it was a girl, you know, the third party might have been posting bathing suit pics or whatever. And yes, this made your past person lusty, craving this individual for their promiscuity. Yeah, right? And that's why they thought, since this person was doing so much to receive validation online, that's why they thought this person was insecure, only to reveal that they were the one that was insecure. And like I said, this third party feel bad for your past person, and they're just collecting a check. Yeah, keep spending that money, keep giving me attention. That's what that third party's saying. Yeah. They going out, your past person going out like a simp, or a female simp, or a male simp, okay? Yeah, and then when it comes to you, collective, see, I got that this person is sentimental, okay? And I also did get that they are frustrated, okay? And to me, your past person is pretty much, every time they think back about the situation with you, they get frustrated. They get triggered. It triggers them. And I think it triggers them because, you know, I don't think they are being fulfilled in this third party situation. I really don't. And I really don't even think it's a real third party situation. I feel like it's one-sided. It's like it ain't even really nothing. Like, your past person think it's more than what it is. Yeah, I don't get that this third party really ain't even dealing with them like that. Like, not on no emotional level or nothing. Yeah, that's embarrassing. What Nick and I said, don't chase, replace them, okay? But your past person chasing, real bad. Ooh-wee. Okay, let me see. What's the outcome of this situation between the past person and this third party? Holy Spirit, what's the outcome of this situation? Let's see what we get here. Yeah, you can't make this stuff up. The Lover's reverse. Hang it up. Flat screen. Hang it up. can't make this stuff up. Huh? That's what I be saying. Holy Spirit, that's why. You my dog. You my dog. You keep it real. Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not even really ghetto like that. Okay, so, yes. Yeah, no. Yeah, conflict, detachment, disharmony. Yeah, nah. Nah. This ain't finna work. This finna fall apart. Of course. Because we got somebody that's chasing. Lusting, okay? Yeah, lusting after somebody who's independent. All right? Very independent. And that third party looking at your past person like they a simp. They just collecting the funds, right? And this is their karma. This is your past person's karma, right? For trying to play with this, you could be an earth angel. You could be a chosen one. You could be the generational curse breaker in your family, in your bloodline. Just somebody who has a specific spiritual path, who really might be anointed, okay? And because they wanted to be a hater, they wanted to do all this to hurt you. Yeah, no, they're going through it. And this one I say, I still get the vibe, this past person, they don't even understand that the reason they have to constantly chase this connection with this third party is their karma. I don't even think they put it together. They are not putting it together. But that is their karma. Unrequited love. Because the love that you gave to this individual collective was not appropriately appreciated or reciprocated, okay? Like I said, they wasn't spending no money on you. They wasn't doing anything with you. They was just coasting. And they just straight up left you. They ain't want to do nothing for you. Because you triggered them. You triggered their insecurity. Just by existing. Just by existing. You got powerful energy, collective. All right. So, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date on all my posts, you know, if that interests you. Yeah, and, you know, this might not fit for everybody, but, you know, whatever resonates, take it. Don't take what doesn't. And if it don't apply, let it fly, okay?